All right, guys, welcome back to another brand new episode of Unstrip, the Stripper Podcast. Today, we're kind of changing up things a little bit, shaking up the vibe. We are out back of Peppermint Hippo on the patio here, this glorious, wonderful-looking patio. It's just reaping in beauty and just pure excellence, I would say. Wouldn't you say, Starr?
It is a gorgeous day.
It's a gorgeous day.
It is. It feels great.
No, it's a good day. By the way, Starr is our guest, and we have been trying to get her on for forever, for a minute now, and finally got her. Hello, Starr.
Hey, Steve.
How are we today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm minutes away from being on shift, so I'm going to go from good to miserable. But I think that's just what happens here right now.
I know. I'm not too far behind you waitressing tonight.
Speaking of waitressing, what got you into the strip club industry, and where'd you start?
Well, I started in Washington, D.C.
Holy shit.
I turned 18, moved from Tampa, and had a couple friends who were escorting in the area, and I moved out there.
Damn.
And eventually found a strip club, started there, and I started to travel dance from there.
They're making money out there?
Oh, yeah.
How long ago was this?
This was in 2016, 2017.
Oof. Right before COVID.
Yeah. End of 2017, I moved back to Florida.
Really?
And then I stayed down there mainly until about a year and a half after that.
So what made you really want to get into it other than your friends were doing it?
Honestly, I tell people all the time, I feel like I kind of manifested it growing up. I always knew I wanted to be in this industry. I credit it to Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and Coyote Ugly.
Okay. I got your why specifically for Grand Theft Auto, though.
It seemed like I liked to go in the strip clubs in there and throw money and see the dancers in there.
So you just developed a taste for strip club atmosphere from a video game.
Yeah, it seemed like fun.
It's fire.
It was fun, you know. It's a vibe. I grew up. I was young in 2005, 2006 with all the music videos. You see everybody in the clubs, on the beaches having these parties. They were good times back then, and that's how I knew I wanted to live one day.
So you started waitressing, you said?
I had started off dancing when I was at Camelot in Washington, D.C.
You just become a waitress. How long have you been waitressing?
I became a waitress honestly, a year ago.
Oh.
I started bartending first.
What made you want to get out of the dancing life? Did you just want to slow things down, or was it too much?
I was looking for more consistency.
Okay.
I felt like.
Okay. So it's more like just being on a regular schedule?
Being on a regular schedule, a regular check, knowing that when I come into work, whether it's $5 or $100+, I'm leaving with something. Whereas dancing, you know, you pay to work. You have to pay your house fees regardless. So there were days that I was leaving negative, and I figured I was tired of that. It wasn't working for me anymore.
When did it start, getting bad when you were dancing? When were you all right?
I'd say mid to end of 2023. Yes.
So what?
I started the money slowed down. Everybody in Toledo knows it's a sort of different atmosphere here.
Yeah.
Majority of the customers, I started to know everybody. They knew me. They weren't spending as much money on me because we're more friends at that point.
Yeah. What is it like at that point? You're just here so much. Everybody knows you so much that you just kind of become a regular to the regulars.
Honestly, I like how being staff, it feels different than as if I were a dancer trying to get them to pay me to hang out with them.
True.
Whereas I want to hang out with them anyways, we can vibe and do that. There's no expectation when I'm serving them the drinks that they're going to have anyways.
Oh, yeah. That's fair. So would you say that you like it more being a waitress, or do you sometimes low-key miss being a dancer?
I do like it more waitressing. I feel like bartending is my favorite, but both of them I prefer over dancing anymore. I feel like I'm out of shape.
Yeah?
Being on stage is my least favorite part. That used to be my absolute favorite thing to do.
I feel like that's every girl's least favorite part nowadays is being on stage.
We're getting older.
Yeah. And it's just one girl told me, I can't remember who it was, but she pretty much said that, oh no, it was London. Shout out to London. She was saying that, the difference for her was it's one thing when you're up on the stage and there's like a bunch of money being thrown on you, because that's a whole great feeling that comes with it. And then there's the feeling when there's no fucking money and you're just there naked, exposing yourself to people that's just staring and
I
not
feel
throwing
like
money.
with it slowing down in general, that didn't help with me losing my passion for it.
Yeah. It's crazy how slow it can get, and like it just literally drains the life out of you. You know what I mean? Like how, if you can, how can like entertainers or anybody in the strip club industry, how can they handle or manage when it's slow times like that?
You have to build and maintain relationships with regulars during the good times.
True. Gotta have
Honestly,
regulars.
I think that's the biggest thing that a lot of girls miss is they're so quick to make money tonight. They're not thinking of the relationship they can build to continue making money weeks and months and even years from now.
True. I think a lot of it is like in the moment stuff.
Yeah, so I feel like that's how that's the most success that I've had in terms of, how do I put this? In terms of what I can get from somebody in amounts. Not that that's the base of the relationship, but it's obviously greater when you're able to have that relationship for a longer period of time.
True. So you have regulars then?
Yes.
I only know the one.
I have a good amount for sure. Especially because I've sold content. I used to travel dance, so I
you
have
still sell content?
Yeah, I do.
You want to shout out your socials?
My Snapchat is Emma Jazz XX, or no, it's Emma Jazz 22X.
There you go, you fucking pervs. Go get you some of that.
If you want to find my ex, it's Jazz Starr XX22. Oh no, it's not.
It's not.
It's Jazz Starr XX2.
Okay.
2 S's, 2 R's, 2 X's.
Go check her out, you guys. We're smoking as well out here, so sorry, you're gonna hear coughing and stuff every now and then. Let's see. How do you feel about the strip clubs right now and the market, the atmosphere? Do you feel hopeful, or do you feel like it's all gonna get worse?
I like to be a half glass full kind of person, but I'm just not hopeful for the economy right now. And I feel like we're always the first ones to feel that when it happens.
I mean, I've talked about it at pretty much every time in my episodes here on the podcast. Is like this place is like it's a fun money business.
Yep.
And when the fun money's drying up, man, we're definitely the first ones to feel it.
Yeah, and for myself, I'm noticing regular bars drying up more now. So that's where that's where my hope is kind of going away for a comeback.
I also read a report that like younger generations like aren't drinking as much as the older ones used to.
Yeah, I could see that also.
It makes sense, man. I mean, I'm older now and I still drink here and there, but I don't drink in the club.
I was never a big drinker until I started working in Toledo clubs.
Really?
Even when I was travel dancing, I didn't drink.
Oh, damn. I've been an alcoholic since I touched my lips in high school. I was like, this shit's good. I like this,
I drank once when I was probably 14 and didn't touch it again until about 20 years old.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
God damn, dude. Let me see. What's the most money you ever made in one night?
In the club?
Yeah, like as a dancer.
About 5,000.
God damn. Could you, I couldn't imagine. Like, you just worked one shift and you just made $5K.
Yeah, but also before, when I was working in Miami and Tampa, I believe it was probably Miami that I had made that night.
Damn.
There's a lot of a much larger volume of customers. The shifts are longer. You're mandated to stay a certain amount of time depending on which club you're at.
Yeah.
So I would pull an 8-hour shift, and that's between dances, VIPs, stage money. You can run into one or two good customers that just make it for you.
Yeah.
I say that all the time. All it takes is one.
Literally.
And that's how I prefer to work, honestly.
I'm sure that's probably how
my social battery tends to run out after talking to a certain amount of new people.
I can bet. When you do run out of your social battery, what's a good way to recharge for the strippers that are listening and for the ones that maybe aren't listening quite yet?
For me, the first thing is eat. Get a snack, get something to eat, sit down for a minute away from everything, and just try to recollect. And if I can't at that point, I feel like it's not beneficial for me to be around. It's not helping me. It's not going to help any of the customers or anybody else in here.
Yeah.
I'd leave for the night.
So you'd say you're a pretty good hustler when you were a stripper then? Back in the
100%.
days.
Yeah.
What is some like, because let's talk about like problems with the new age, like this new age generation. Like I'm trying not to be a hater. I'm not trying to be like that old guy who's like back in my day,
Right.
But like the elephant in the room is like these girls. One, they're not really all that attractive. And that sounds shitty, and I'm not trying, but like we understand when we come to a strip club, like these girls are supposed to be dolled up angels,
There's
girls.
a standard.
Right.
A lot of clubs have rules. You have to have your nails done, makeup done, hair done. Then you can't go on the floor without one of those.
Yeah. So give some of these girls like some advice and etiquette, I guess we could call it. Like what's the biggest one for you that you think these new girls should know?
Two of the biggest ones are the fast approach, just walk right up to a customer, no introduction. Hey, do you want to dance? That has always been a pet peeve of mine ever since I've seen it happen. I don't understand how it can work out for somebody. A lot of these guys are here for a fantasy. They want to get to feel like they actually know you and have a chance with you. I don't think that helps give them that.
True.
And then the second one is spending too much time with customers that don't have any intention behind it.
Oh my God. Yeah, let's talk about that more. I can't, that's like one of the biggest things that I see, especially in our club here. Man,
especially when it's slow, because I know you do hold out hoping that they're just going to bite and they're going to make your whole night.
Yeah.
But there are ways to tell. And I think a lot of girls know for themselves that it's not going to work out. They just don't have the courage or confidence yet to get up and approach the next person.
Yeah. And that's sad because I just feel like these girls could be doing some real damage out here.
I definitely agree. I see it all the time.
I don't know if it's like just me.
I try myself as a waitress to put dancers on to these customers that I know they come in a lot. I know they tip me well. I know what their type is, and I'll try to send certain girls over. A lot of times they don't take my advice.
Yeah.
And then either the customer will leave, or one girl who does end up going over there, he makes their night.
Yeah, true. I like it when that happens. Usually it's the other one, though. They don't fucking listen a lot of the times. You're just like, damn it. I will say, though, I see that a lot. And like the sitting next to a customer while sitting on your phone thing, I think that's a little weird,
I agree.
Because
I feel the same way about going out to dinner with a friend.
Yeah.
Don't keep your phones down and have a real conversation with somebody. That's what we're here for, is connection.
Like these dudes are dealing with that in real life.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like they come here and honestly.
And in those terms, if you feel he's not interested enough that you have to be on your phone, why are you still sitting with him?
Right. Go to the next one.
Go to the next one. Let another girl come try.
Yeah.
Or
just
let it be. Yes.
There's a lot of toes like stepping. I see a lot of that in here too. Unfortunately.
Yeah. But for girls, for that is, even whether you drink alcohol or not, if you know your waitresses, your bartenders, within the first 5 minutes of conversating, try to get a drink from him.
Yeah.
If he's not willing to buy you a drink, odds are he's not going to take you back to do a dance or be with you.
How often would you say that worked for you?
Majority of the time.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Okay. That is a pretty good tip right there. I like that.
Because if he's interested and he wants you to stick around and talk to him, he's more obligated to buy you a drink to keep you there.
Yeah. Because I feel like a lot of the issue with these new girls is they don't know how to get these guys to say yes. They just think that they're going to say yes. And I feel like it's especially harder now with, like we said, the fun money being as scarce as it is in this market. I feel like there's still we still have girls that have a mouthpiece and like really know how to
100%.
sell the fantasy.
And they also know the power dynamic. A lot of these newer, younger girls don't understand that they're in charge yet.
Yeah, true.
A lot of these guys are still intimidating to them when
Yeah.
it's 100% should be
true.
the other way around.
It's true. Like I
You
tell
set
every
your
girl, too.
boundaries, you set your rules,
Right.
And these guys are more apt to listen than you think they
Yeah.
are.
I try to tell these like new girls, like this is your hunting ground. You know, like when you're in here, these dudes are prey.
Yes.
In terms of king of the jungle shit. Like y'all
Yeah.
are the lion. You're
I
looking out
agree
for some fucking
100%.
food. So I try to tell them that, but they still are just.
I
Man,
think a lot of them are shy.
Yeah, I've had a lot tell me that they're antisocial.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of like.
I've seen that a lot. I grew up, honestly, I wouldn't say antisocial, more shy and reserved. But I started waitressing in regular restaurants when I was 14. So that helped open me up a little bit. And dancing, I think, just opened up another world for me in that. It definitely helped build my confidence and make me more outgoing and more apt to start a conversation with somebody.
Yeah.
A lot of girls, too, they sit around and are wondering why is nobody approaching them. Well, it's the other way around in these kind of places.
Yeah. Oh, God. Look who's here. Recording our podcast episode. Yes. No, I'm joking. We're kind of out here in public.
You're okay, though. You can.
Our lovely bartender, Brianna, just walked out here with us. We already smoked, or else I would totally. Well, hello then. Have you ever met anybody like celebrity or athlete or anything like that?
I've met a couple athletes. There have been celebrities at clubs I've worked at, just not on nights that I've been there.
Really?
Yeah. I remember there was a football player here a few years ago.
Just recently, too, there's that retired guy that came in here.
Yeah, I think a few years ago, one of the Eagles players was in here.
Really?
Yes, I forget his name, though.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. It was cool, decent. I don't think they really spent that much, though. No.
That kind of sucks. Y'all should be coming in here throwing money, dude. What's some of the changes you've seen in this marketplace and in this club? Like, good and bad.
Honestly, in the market, it's just, like I said, it's just not moving how it was even a year ago.
Yeah.
In this club, there's been a lot of changes. I feel like dynamics change in general. As new age dancers come in, everybody sort of phases out, phases in.
True.
You have the OGs who kind of hold a different vibe than the newer generation.
I'm low-key disappointed in some of the OGs. I just felt like they really got, I don't know, burnt out too much.
Yeah.
And
I feel like that
try
happened to a lot of us,
like,
for
y'all
sure.
should be teaching some of these girls. They're like, nobody taught me. And I'm like, yeah, but like,
gotta get it out
you
the
already
mud.
know this next generation's dumber than us. Like, we were dumb. You know what I mean? Like, I know for a fact I was dumb as shit.
And I feel like also just Toledo is it's a whole other world versus a bigger city like Miami or Houston.
I strongly disagree with trying to sell the Vegas vibe.
Yeah,
like, that's not
100%. It's not Vegas.
It's Toledo. Just be Toledo, and people will literally come.
Yes,
that's kind of how I've always felt about it. But just trying to
you have
sell
to cater to your market.
Yeah, dude. Like, it's just way too expensive and stuff.
But I feel like this is still in my top 3 clubs I've worked at.
What do you think about this new one opening up? The Strip. Have you heard?
I've heard about it. I've seen it on it since I've moved back to Toledo. I've seen the sign up and just nothing moving with the building. Man,
I'm kind of curious to see if they'll like get busy or anything like that. If they'll have some kind of motion.
I think it'll do well for a little while. It's new.
Think so?
It's the same thing with new girls that come into the club, you know? They usually make a little bit more money because they're fresh.
That's another thing. I'm wondering, like, who's going to be working out there girl-wise? Are they going to bring in new girls? Or are we going to lose girls? Is Buck's going to lose girls? Climax? You know what I mean? Because there's really only so many clubs around here, so many customer clientele, and so many girls.
100%, but I do think there's still enough to go around for everybody.
I think
if everybody plays it right.
True, yeah. What's a tip that you could give a customer that comes in here? Because like, as much as we want to hold like the girls and shit responsible, like, I feel like a lot of customers either know the rules and don't really adhere to them, or they don't know because, like we said, there's a lot of antisocial girls nowadays. Like maybe there's antisocial customers.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of dudes are afraid of the stage. In my
I
brain, I'm just like, you're either really broke or you're just too scared to go up there, which
I've noticed that a lot more lately. There's really not a whole lot of stage sitting
yeah.
aside from the weekends.
And you deal with a lot of clients being, a waitress. So like, what would
Yeah.
you say that like throughout your time and experience that like some of these newer age customers coming in are just like low key
Honestly,
shy or what?
I don't even think it's the customers that are shy. I do think it's the girls. A lot of them do want to talk to these girls, but they just never end up making their way over. And I don't agree with a guy having to approach a girl at a strip club
I
either.
don't either. The
I
only
don't
time
think.
I think a man should approach is the stage.
Yes,
Like,
I
just
agree. I was
don't
gonna
be
say if
afraid
they're
of
on
the
stage,
stage,
that's
bro.
your time to come up
Yeah,
and get their attention.
you're putting that money down there to one for her to entertain you, and two to show that you're interested. Like that's the whole point of the tipping and all that shit. So, like,
I
I just
definitely
think
agree.
dudes should be encouraged more to go to the stage, bro. And don't sit there and don't tip. You know the rules. Go to the stage and tip. And if you
I
don't have
agree.
money to tip, what the fuck are you doing in here?
If you come into the club, I feel like you need to at least when you walk in, get out 101s.
Yeah.
You don't have to throw it all at once. Just keep it to do your share and go up to the stage and show some love.
Yeah.
Or if you know you're going to come in and get VIP rooms or dances, come in and do that. Buy a drink. Buy a girl you like a drink.
Yeah.
Start that conversation
Because
and
these girls, they work
get
for
the
free,
ball
dude.
rolling.
You know what I mean? They do and they don't. So the club don't give them a wage. So it's like it's really up to the customers to make sure that they do their part, just like the girl does her part.
100%.
I think if everybody does their part, things should smoothly
Everybody will have a great
flow.
fun time.
Yeah,
honestly, I have so much fun with customers that get it.
Yeah.
They're just here to enjoy themselves and
I
have
agree.
a good time.
Because I see customers that come in with money, and like you said, like the girls don't approach them or anything. So you're just kind of like, what the fuck? And then I've seen when the girls actually have approached customers and tried and were trying hard, but the customers just didn't spend anything.
Yeah.
So you just kind of,
And at that
we
point,
all gotta work together.
there's a give and take. You're trying too hard on someone that's not doing anything.
I agree.
Take some of that effort and move it elsewhere.
Just show some love.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching a whole bunch of videos earlier on my Instagram while I was doom scrolling, and like one of them was talking just about like the etiquette of customers, and I was just thinking like, dude, yeah, we should. I mean, just because things have changed so much, if you treat this place like a bar and you aim at the bar, it's only going to be the bar.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think we need to like find a balance.
And I feel like management kind of failed at that in the past. Not our current, but previous management. They were very bar focused, and it did take away from what we had going on the floor.
I can't
And I
stand
feel like
when
the
they
comeback
focus on
from
the
that
bar.
just hasn't been what it needs to be.
It should be club first, bar second.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because like if they focus on the club part first, obviously people are going to buy booze.
Mm-hmm.
When you become reliant on the booze only being sold, like
there's a lot of issues that come
half
with
of
that.
The club functioning. You know what I mean?
I agree, and a lot of the girls even fall into that. I feel like.
Yeah. So I was thinking like initiate a new rule. Just have the security guard explain, or the door girl, like, hey, just so you know, when you come in, 2 drink minimum. You got to get at least 2 dances.
I've always thought that at admission we should give out tickets, and they could prepay for 2 drinks.
Yeah.
They get 2 tickets as they walk in, can turn those in for a drink, whether it's 2 for themselves, 1 for them and a girl.
Yeah.
Just something to get the ball rolling, get them started.
That's a smart idea too. Yeah. I think we're gonna need like fresh new ideas like this in order to just adapt to continue on.
And those are things
forward.
a lot of other clubs have implemented years ago and have been doing.
Yeah, which
is why they end up so successful.
Yeah, I think we don't live in
it kind of at the beginning we out
yeah
who you do and don't want in here anyways.
We don't really live in a day and age where we can like hook people up and then they still do their part. And nowadays people take advantage of people who hook people up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When you do that with everybody, you have a club filled with people that don't spend money.
That also comes into the hustle that the girls have.
True. But we got to make sure that the customers that come in are worth hustling, with, I guess, or for, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just a lot. We all need to do our part, I think. We definitely been, I think, improving. I want to say we have been improving because Friday night felt seemed different. Saturday was a
I
little
agree.
bit
The
insane.
last couple weekends, this
Yeah.
weekend and last, were pretty good.
So I'm hoping.
I'm not mad about it.
You know what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to readjust my attitude. I'm not gonna lie, I got pretty burnt
Yeah.
out, and I'm kind of like pissed every time I come in here now because
I definitely understand
it's
that.
just like hard to, I don't know. I think it's mainly a mental battle that I'm probably always losing, but it just sometimes is so slow in here that like when you come in and it's so slow, you're like stuck there thinking about your life's decisions.
Sort of feels like you're wasting time.
Oh yeah, 100%. Then you start regretting everything. You're just like, what the fuck?
Too much time in your
fuck
head.
all this. I'm supposed to be making money. You know what I mean? Like, so that's pretty.
That's why I love the busy nights. I love when I can just go and I
Same.
don't have time to stop and think or conversate or talk.
Yeah, I like those nights when it's busy.
And I just get in my flow.
And you just look at the clock and like, holy shit, it's already like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's already almost over.
100%.
That's just
and even since I've started at the door now, I feel like time goes by a lot faster up there.
You like the door?
Yeah, I do.
What is it? What is it like?
It's really chill. A lot of times, I can hear all the music, so I'm just vibing by myself. I go on TikTok live while I'm up there.
That's true.
Which is the same as my other socials I added.
Make sure you guys follow her. Yeah.
And I just sit up there and vibe, and I hang out with whoever's at the door that night. I get along really well with all of our security here.
Yeah.
So
we're all pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a big part in why this is one of my favorite clubs. I get along with everybody so well.
I like that staff's not like cliquey.
Yeah.
Like the girls can be cliquey. I get that, but
yeah,
I like that we're all.
But we all kind of get over it. It all kind of trickles around, and then
we're all kind of buddies. I like it here for that reason. I feel like if I wasn't as cool with everybody,
100%
already. I just love you guys.
I'm
running out of time. 7:14. We got about a half hour here recorded. I like that. Is there anything else that you want to like? I feel like we need to bring you on again because this kind of felt rushed. So I definitely want to bring you on again, though. And have
come on. We'll have a couple of the other girls too.
Oh, for sure.
A few of us.
It'll be nice. Yeah, you guys will have to pass the microphone back and forth, but we'll make it work in the meantime until I get my studio going. We
will get it together.
It's been so slow. I feel like it's going to take a lot longer. But yeah, you already shouted out your socials. Thank you for coming on the show. Is there any end thoughts that you want to throw out there? Anything like that?
Just thank you for having me. Really.
Yeah, no problem.
It was a great conversation. I love to talk about this kind of thing too. So
me too. Yeah.
It's a great outlet.
I wish I could go longer, but yeah, I'm gonna get in there and sit
you gotta get in there and get to work.
7 hours. What time do you start?
8.
Okay.
I'm gonna go shotgun.
I'm gonna try to get this shit posted, and we'll see if I can get it dropped by the end of tonight. Hopefully, right at midnight. We'll see. But yeah, so if you guys hear this, stop on in.
All right.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you guys on the next one.